Welcome to NYSERM Education, the largest producer of maps and globes in the United States. I'm Pam Gothard, your Professional Learning Director. I'm pleased that you're taking the opportunity to spend a little time with your new Exploring Where and Why materials. You will have an opportunity at the conclusion of this session to submit an assignment and receive a certificate for 2 hours of CEUs. Let's get started. Exploring Where and Why 101, Session 2, Hands-on, Minds-on Learning. Exploring Where and Why is a hands-on social studies program. It is designed to engage students with geography and a variety of other disciplines, particularly those areas of social studies. Students get excited about interacting with our hands-on pieces and learn by hearing, seeing, and doing. Exploring Where and Why embeds opportunities in its curriculum for students to improve skills, learn content, and improve social skills that lead to becoming a responsible citizen. Students learn about different cultures, incorporate reading and writing skills, develop critical thinking skills, and are successful with Exploring Where and Why lessons. Your Exploring Where and Why program has 6 units. Each unit has 2 to 6 lessons, and each lesson has 2 to 5 activities. Our focus for this session will be on activities. Each activity takes 15 to 20 minutes to execute, making it possible for teachers to teach social studies even in situations where time is very limited. It also provides ways of extending the activities into other disciplines, allowing even more opportunity for social studies. Activating background knowledge is part of our Getting Started section, which is in each activity. Exploring Where and Why wants to help students connect to prior learning in order to build on content they already know. Each activity offers the objectives in the left sidebar. Additionally, in the sidebar are your key vocabulary terms. According to Robert Marzano, approximately 55% of a student's necessary vocabulary comes from social studies. It's essential that students receive instruction that highlights important vocabulary. Next is the Getting Started section. This portion is very important to the entire lesson because it links the students' prior learning to what they are going to learn in this activity. Let's listen as Ms. Lynn uses the Getting Started section.
Today we're going to talk about seasons, and I want you to look at my pumpkin here. Okay, can you tell me what my favorite season is? Fall. It's in fall. Remember the story that we read? All right, I want you to think for just a minute about what your favorite season is. Just think in your head. Think in your head. Okay, and I want you to talk to the person beside you. Tell your friend beside you, across from you, what your favorite season is. All right, come back to me. Back to me. All right, I want you to tell me what your partner said. Tell me what your partner said. Shh. Tell me what your partner said. Winter and spring. What did your partner say? Summer. Summer. Spring. Winter. Now think about that for a minute. Why is that your favorite season? Why is the season that you named your favorite? Sawyer?
Because you like it the most.
It is. Why? But which season did you pick?
I picked winter.
Why is winter your favorite season?
Because I like going outside when it snows.
You like going outside when it snows. What about you, Tanner?
I like summer because it's hot and warm and you can go outside and play with your friends and do fun stuff outside.
You get to wear shorts then, don't you?
Yes.
Right? All right, what about you?
I like spring because we get to go to a pool and have some fun, and we get to play with our friends and go to our cousins and
It's a long list.
After introducing the lesson with Getting Started, Ms. Lynn begins teaching the step-by-step lesson from the teaching section. This section is designed to meet the needs of students and teachers. You will see that it isn't necessary for teachers to spend hours of planning and preparing to teach from Exploring Where and Why. The activities are engaging for students, they're age and developmentally appropriate, and they're ready to go for the teacher. Let's listen as Ms. Lynn leads her students through a portion of this lesson.
I'm going to write a word on the board that you may have seen before.
yes.
The word is Weather. All right. This morning we talked a little bit when we talked about our calendar about what season it is. If you know what season it is, give me a thumbs up. Think about it for just a minute. What season is it? Because it changed last week. What season is it, Yuri?
Spring.
Spring. What is the weather like in the spring? What's the weather like in the spring, Shep?
Hot.
Sometimes.
It's warm.
It starts to get what?
Cold.
No, it starts to get
Cold.
warm, doesn't it? Did it get warmer last week? Okay, so I'm going to put the word warm. Okay, what happens to the flowers? Let's lead this discussion a little bit. What happens to the flower? Abby.
They bloom.
Okay, the flowers bloom, so I'm going to draw a little flower here. I hope you've been noticing that the flowers have been blooming. What else has changed? What about the grass? The grass is starting to turn green, okay? Now, what are some of the things that we do during the spring? I'm going to show you one. Somebody told me they had one of these the other day. Baseball. We start to play baseball and softball.
With our summarizing and assessing section at the end of each activity, teachers again have an opportunity to determine if the students absorbed what was taught or not. Formative assessments are conducted throughout each activity, so when the students get to this portion of the activity, everyone should be successful. Let's watch the students respond to Miss Lynn's prompts.
I want you to point to the season that it is right now. Show me which one is the season that we're in right now. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Super. You got it? Yes. The coldest season. The coldest. Yes. We're not hitting with our pencil. Just point with your finger or with your... Yes. 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 Next is the hottest season. A lot of people love this season. Yes. What season is it? Summer. The season that listen to this one. This one's tricky. The season that comes before summer. Think. Before. Yes.
Many of our activities are followed by an opportunity to extend the lesson. As you can see here, this extension supports math learning and correlates to the lesson that has been just recently taught. Ms. Lynn is going to demonstrate for us how this extension lesson supports what they've been learning in math.
We're taking a survey. Here it is. We're taking a survey. What is your favorite season? I'm going to start with spring. If your favorite season is spring, raise your hand. Nobody loves spring? All right, then we won't put any tally marks. How about summer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I counted this many. Watch. Count with me. 1, 2,
3, 4.
Now what?
A claw.
Make a slash. How many is that?
5,
Keep going.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slash. 10, 11, 12, 13.
What's your favorite season?
Winter.
Winter. Can I put mine on there too so we can make it 15?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm winter too.
Are you winter too? So then I need to erase one from summer and put one on winter. Now, if I count these, how many should there be?
15.
15 because we added one. So
Not every component of the program is used in every lesson. Your teacher's guide will always direct you as to which components are used in which activity. This particular item wasn't used in the activity that Ms. Lynn just conducted, but as you can see here, the students love engaging with the hands-on resources. Our political maps and dust maps of the community are all able to be written on with the water-soluble markers that are included in your program. Cleanup is easy and fast with just a damp paper towel. Students really enjoy having an opportunity to get out of their seats and into the floor. The double-sided community floor map makes learning fun. Each Exploring Where and Why program, grades 1 through 5, comes with globes that are age and developmentally appropriate. Students learn how the globe is the best representation of the Earth in many instances, but in some instances a flat map works better. Always engaging, the globes are a favorite of teachers and students. This particular program comes with 6 activity globes. Your Neighborhoods Near and Far program comes with 2 wall maps that match your community desk map. These maps provide a great way for you to demo activities for your students or allow students to interact on a larger map. You will find many lessons in your teacher's guide that include these wall maps. I'm sure you can hardly wait to get your students started using these wonderful resources. But there is one more thing to consider. Students must get up and get the resources from the teacher, or the teacher must distribute the resources. Let's see how Ms. Lynn handles distribution.
Okay, boys and girls, we're going to use our maps today. If you would come, please, and get your materials.
Okay, let's get those kids back into their seat, Miss Lynn, and show them how you really do it. Thanks so much for showing us how not to do it.
Okay, come on, Jenna and Cameron. If you will give everyone a marker, and if you will give everyone a map. Okay? Do I need to help you? Let me have some of them.
Well, I can hardly believe that we have already concluded session 2, hands-on, minds-on learning. I hope that you enjoyed the session, and I hope that you found it very useful. Please see this slide for your assignment. Once you've completed your assignment, please submit it to me at pgothart@nystromeducation.com. I look forward to seeing what you have to say and being able to provide you with a little feedback.